Thank you, Jeannie, and good morning to everybody. And you know, we may not have the flag here this morning because we had a lot of details to cover, but we always carry it here in our hearts. So I know that that's something that we know is a profound part of our history, a profound part of our legacy, and so important as what we're going to be discussing here today. I wanted to thank you all for being here, and I wanted to recognize a few special folks as well that are going to be having a moment to speak with us. I'd like to introduce from the Board of Supervisors, Supervisor Andrew Doe. Andrew, thank you for being here with us. Supervisor Lisa Bartlett. Lisa, thank you for joining us as well. We're also very, very honored to have somebody representing the Japanese government from the Consulate General's Office, Deputy General Consul, Mr. Izuru Shimura. Thank you, Mr. Shimura, for joining us. And you know, we have a lot of neighbors and friends, and I did want to single a few out because it's so significant that we're not only in Santa Ana, and we welcome you here. We're in Ward 1, the ward that I represent, but we're in Sandpoint neighborhood. So this is a neighborhood that's very, very special to all of us here in the city, and I see somebody here from Sandpoint, but I see a few folks that have been very, very active in that neighborhood association, which helped us realize this. So Vic and Judy Edge, thank you for being here. Can you raise your hands and let us know that you're where you are? And Jim Walker, he's a longtime neighborhood leader. Jim, thank you for being here as well. You know, we also have somebody special who you may all remember the name, Sakioka Farms. You know, used to have its farm site, and I remember as a child buying a lot of strawberries there with my family. But Phyllis Sakioka, the granddaughter of Ray Sakioka, is here. Phyllis, can you just raise your hand and let us know where you are? Thank you, Phyllis, for joining us, and it's very, very special to have you here. You know, I could talk about this for a very long time, but I'm going to try to be as brief as possible because the sun is nice and warm on us, but we also have a full program, and we want to hear from the artist as well that did this beautiful sculpture. So we're going to unveil it right after these comments, and I'm going to introduce some of the folks to come up here that I mentioned to say a few words as well. But I want to begin by thanking our staff who really did yeoman's effort on this, and it took close to 2 years and over $2.3 million because it's not just the sculpture that we're talking about. We're talking about a mile-long bike trail that runs north along Flower. And if you drive north on Flower as you leave, you'll see what a beautiful trail it is. It, you know, it's got drought-tolerant landscaping, and the water that we use to irrigate it is reclaimed water. So it's been a very intelligent project as well. But it's a great addition to our bike trail system. It's safe, it's beautiful, it's you know, environmentally friendly as well. But you know, what I'm most proud of is that $2.3 million that was expended on this, that included the $800,000 for the sculpture, was all as a result of grant funding. And that is very, very important because it didn't cost the city anything. We just competed very hard, and the lead agencies on those were Parks and Rec and Public Works. So Gerardo, Jeannie, I see folks from Public Works. A big round of applause for them because they did the very, very heavy lifting.